I mean,
Yeah.
it's still not... Yeah. Anyway, we're going...
4, 3, 2, 1.
And look at that, we're live again. We're here on the second map, folks. Get some or get these scouts off me versus BK or Bad Karma. This is, of course, the Oz Fortress Winter League 8th edition, round 7. Getting extremely close to the finals. Only one more round to go before we get into that phase. And who are we going to follow on this rollout? I think I'm going to follow Drat or Beast J, who got thoroughly beaten. He's taking a lot of damage. He's down to 15.
Ugh.
And DK and John are going to finish that up.
His scouts are supposed to protect him and shoot his sticky away for him. He shouldn't have to sticky away his sticky to get to his own health pack. But yeah.
Well, the rest of BK actually did a really good job in regards to compounding damage and getting those kills. One final soldier making a jump over onto the left-hand side, but he got cleaned up by the demo. Apparently the idea of running forward's not going to happen here. I suppose they do have Uber, so they'll be out in courtyard. And Astura comes up on 100%. They should push pretty quickly with this.
That was a good decision to retreat by GTSOM. Having no scouts in a no-over versus no-over rollout on middle can get really messy. But by retreating here into yard, they can very easily hold second with the Uber up. It's just a better area for a sort of a no-scout battle. So nice to see them doing that. Yep. Of course, they lost rollout because they lost both their scouts, and Jamie and something were just able to completely take over territorially. Yeah,
absolutely. Getting that
first... the leak right. Working well. But Umbrella is fast to move over. Nice to see. Oh, he drops dice.
That's big. That was really good to see. Verminator wasn't screwing around at all. He just went so aggressive into him, knowing if he could get that kill before they popped, this entire thing was going to change around. And that is how it's going to change around. The big cleanup. Demo, Soldier, and Scout doing work. And yet again, we see Beast J trying to get away by himself. Is there someone out in courtyard to stop him?
Nope. Everyone is going to stack the cap, deny the forward spawns. Awesome pincer by Yellow Dart and Verm there. GTSOM just really timing that to perfection. And they're going to be making up for that lost rollout, taking the yard pretty easily here. I think Drat's watching a sticky trap. He may have detonated already. I can't see it, but I don't know. If you ever walk into a area and the demo man's just sticking his head out but not doing anything or spamming pipes, you immediately get so paranoid. It's like, what's going on here?
It happens so often as well. We could probably get some good frag movies out of that. Demo's just standing there with that.
So the one you get mad about is when they're taunting, so you don't even see them.
Oh yeah, hard. Well, Jono does that a lot. I know someone else used to do it first, but yeah. Anyway, Jono down early in this exchange. Magic doing a really good job to take him out early. However, I don't think it's going to save the day. Players all over the place, and that's going to be 1-0 to get some.
Yeah, combo pushing it on the right, doing good damage. The scouts on the left equally won their duel, and that pretty much sealed it up. Never mind. Slow scout on the rollout for BK, but maybe I'm just looking at things.
Well, rollout's not slow.
Wow, he was faster there, but he had to cut health to do so. True scout aggression once again across the point. I think they're just going to sack in an attempt to kill Jono. That's really weird.
Jesus, DKO actually managed to get that kill on Magic. Simple rocket to the feet there, should have been over. That was not the case. And
it's not reloaded, I guess.
Yeah, BK's going to have to be careful because GTSOM are not screwing around. Yet again, as we were saying in the last map, just if they have an advantage, they're going with it. They know they've got players right now. They don't actually have the Uber up, so if they were to go in too hot, this could backfire, but they've timed it extremely well. Here comes the Uber. Now they're just going to quickly heal everyone. Looks like they're going to fall back and go for his Z, possibly.
Yeah, love this decision. Just play off the Uber advantage. That scout is throwing his life away like a mong. Shouldn't be in there getting that cap percentage at all.
Kieran's somehow staying alive. No, he does get cleaned up by Magic. He was on 15 during that exchange, but 4 times cap on the point. And BK's fallen out with their
Soldier
medic.
behind. Oh, he's going to take down Jono, but trade. Magic actually gets a 2-for-1 there, so that's pretty good. So yeah, get some good decision there not to interlock in second and just hold their Uber advantage. It's always a risk because you can accidentally sack your support classes if you decide to retreat as a primary there and take your ground, but I kind of didn't do enough on the repush. So we're getting into a bit of a stalemate here with Strera having the Uber ad, though it's pretty small.
Yeah, small it is. Magic on heavy, and Kieran sniping. Where is Kieran?
So 1-0 up. Time to park the bus.
Definitely time to park the bus. Oh, Kieran! Soldier had his back turned, not able to connect with his head though.
Ouch. Eats a pipe to the face.
It's always unfortunate when you don't see those pipes coming. And it looks like, oh my god, could this be the spaghetti motion?
What the
Heavy
hell?
in through the top!
That isn't a
Oh
strat,
my
guys.
god!
That doesn't work because you need to be able to chase them down with the post Uber. Heavy
Oh
is like
my
the
god,
worst
he got
chasing
run
class.
over, he got run over, it was huge!
So they lost Jono because he got caught out forward, but like short of a total, yeah, short of Drat and Jamie really turning this around. That was just a total sack of a round. I don't know
That
what
just
inspired them.
into custard so badly, holy crap.
It's just dumb, really dumb. Oh well.
Well, yeah, you can say this. You're not the one who's going to be a mumble with Majak and Yukari listening to an instant replay later.
I'm a big fan of surprise plays. Like things that the other team don't expect can often work well, even if they're theoretically wrong. You can't like Ubering heavy is like that's what you yell at people in pub for doing. It just doesn't
that
ever
was
work.
so well read. He got the kill on Jono, but Jono read him going there so well, and they got Kieran as well.
God,
Managing
Drat
to
with
clean
a
up.
huge double. Just casually, no one is bothering to protect Drat, so he's just like, well, I'll do it myself.
DKO almost getting that medic as well. Like somehow he was just stayed alive for so long behind there, No Mercy, when that mid was surely lost from the start.
God, if they had a scout, like going balcony and protecting Drat properly, they'd win these rollouts so easily. Instead, the scouts are just like really goofing around, making it difficult for the heavies to win. Because like Dyson, Dice and Drat definitely have a DM and experience edge right now, and they're winning the rollouts pretty strongly for their team if they just get the scout support. Oh, Umbrella brain fart decides to Uber to try to save and catch Verm, but it wasn't to be. Yellow Dart also taken down, and I think Jono is going to get caught down as well, just overextending here. But he's doing a lot of damage, takes down Mad Jack. They may be able to
massive.
amazingly defend this. He's got to deal with two-player pincer, something too good. Needles is going to have to be enough. I think he should try to fight this, to be honest. He doesn't know the health of Drat though, and Drat is in fact full, so
He's going to secure some forward spawn for his team as well, which is so important right now. 3 players coming up, including Strera. Only 2 seconds left on some.
yeah, of course they will have slight Uber edge here, and they know it. Interesting to see if Umbrella will decide to push in with the team here, and with that headshot, I think the answer is yes. In fact, they should be going right now. That sniper should be a scout.
And through the top.
Instead, it's just Yellow Dart. Yellow Dart's, hey, we can push, guys, and the team just doesn't come.
Oh, poor Magic.
And why are they still on the pipe? That really depresses me.
I have no clue how that ended up that way.
It's just miscomms. Verm and Umbrella were like, yeah, nice kill, now we can hold last, whereas Yellow Dart was thinking, hey, demo's down, we can push. And so clearly there was like a disconnect there between expectations. The correct decision was to push. You push that every time. But, nah, that's fine. And Suicides, Medic is caught in the back right, not where you want your Medic to be ever. Always drift the other way. And he will get taken down. Did he have Uber? I guess he must have.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah, he must have, based on timing. Unless he decided to not heal anyone for the last 25 seconds. But yeah, that is unfortunate. Clearly didn't see the other soldier, or thought he could get through the roller door, but got literally stuck in the corner, just lost the door while retreating backwards. So a bit unfortunate. Now with the rewound famed heavy pushing last strat, I can't see BK stuffing this one up. Wow, that Uber is bonkers early. No reason either to do so. And the heavy is already dead.
They need to get the damage output on the blue heavy. Oh my god, look at these players running around like headless chickens. Exactly. Where are the scouts? Well, one's hiding upstairs and the other one's running around inside.
Right, well, that's weird.
Oh, here we go. He's going to go for it. Unfortunately, there is a fat boy on defend. Oh, no! Oh, terrible.
Whoa, Mad Jack with the double. Did he come through Z and just casually...
I didn't even see it. I was watching.
Umbrella is on 96% Uber as well. How unfortunate. They are going to be able to hold last at least.
Oh my god. Right, so
yeah.
we're probably 10-12 seconds away from a get some push.
God, when it's such a more experienced map, it's so much easier to spot the little mistakes the teams are making. And yeah, the old heavy through. I mean, I suppose it was there. I wasn't watching. I was too busy looking at the heavy fail at last to see the heavy succeed at second.
Well, usually a heavy coming for a choke is like lower spam.
Do you remember that heavy gun that had the silent spin up? Or when there was the silent spin glitch with oh, I missed that.
Who ran that?
Used to do that all the time.
Do you remember OWL8 Combust got a ban for 2 weeks or something? He ran, oh crap, body shot by Kieran. Combust ran that glitch that meant the heavy could run at full speed while spun up. Combust,
Right.
And Combust did that in an L5 match, and the opposite team was so mad.
Yeah, that's a bit BS.
Oh, totally.
Why aren't they... Man, alright. Well, I suppose it's Uber versus Uber, so it's actually pretty tough to push this here. Off last.
Just stand around and have some fun. I mean, if you look at GTSOM's lineup, Kieran is still on sniper, so by the time he goes and swaps
He keeps hitting. I mean, if your sniper is hitting, then you can't exactly tell him to stop sniping. As much as I often want to as soldier, if they're doing their job, then they're doing their job.
Maybe we should do all of us on the Spitty Puck server where nobody can do anything at all.
Is that fun, please?
Fun police, totally. Dude, there's only one slot for forward spawning, so if you've got 4 people forward spawning, you have to take turns swapping to medic and then back to the next class.
Well, the alternative is to have retards ruining a poke by running 24/7 spy.
I told him just be more of a dick, tell them fuck off, but anyway. Fanatical going down, obviously going for some form of suicide.
Why would they sack one player? Like, the scouts should go first when he's suicide. You should sack everyone except the demo, or everyone except one player. We sack everyone except me because Seeker just loves bombing. But, yeah, I don't know what they achieved. Did he off class? No, it's primary soldier. I mean, I suppose there's nothing gained and nothing lost. If they've realised that a one player this isn't enough to get some push, they could keep doing it. But they're wearing their clock. In fact, he's going again, and doesn't even go very well. The heavy is just gonna mincemeat them. Scout in spawn, but he's spotted. I think John is gonna take him down. They should be worrying less about that scout and more about their repush. But they're not. Go, 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 go. If I could speak into their mumble right now, I'd tell them to.
Yeah, and Kieran's behind, he's on the medic! He's on the medic, he's got so much damage, and how did Beast J not die from self-damage? Buff that.
Wizardry, man. Of course the window's closed now, so they just have to hold. And Magic is spies! Sniper takes down Umbrella. Big kill,
that was good.
Caught by surprise. And a nice multi-uber by Strera, just like giving his scouts all the love, letting them do whatever the hell they want.
Finally getting some points on the...
Much needed, BK. Our pre-game favourites. Maybe to shake off all that bad karma.
Oh, that was
and
terrible.
Get those scouts off Drat so he can win the rollout.
Stop it hurts. Gee, God no mercy. Mother of God. Anyway, we're gonna watch Jono on this rollout, seeing as he seems to be getting there first. Why does I say that though? He actually is a little bit slow on this one. Takes a stick. However, that scout is so forward. How they even let that happen? Deco just ran across the point. Gross doesn't even fucking cut it. And that scout's actually going to be able to move forward, but something will get cleaned up. Not enough damage output or positioning. Too many players. I mean,
we call that one the old free win.
Yeah.
And they're just going to push straight on. Only 2 up, so they don't have to worry about off classes or flankers. And I would expect... Well, Dice needs to be grinding this Uber fast. In fact, hell, the demo died so early on the rollout, he's going to be back in time, so they don't even have to worry about, like, using that Uber to buy time. But they're definitely going to hold this second and pretty comfortably at that. In fact, well, where is Dice gone? Bit of a weird one, just pocketing the demo. Is, okay, he's covering high. This is interesting.
Force the Uber back up, they're going to have to come on out.
Backup is
that for
not... I'm a huge not a fan of that decision. You should just interlock and defend the point. By backing up, you sack the point. Of course, Umbrella... Yeah, well, I say that, but like, get some no excuse scout cap at the point. when your team movers in, you cap behind. You don't do
Well, it
dumb
wasn't
shit
so
and
much
die.
that BK did everything right there. You know, guys shouldn't have.
Oh, it was a compounded mistake. But that's all right. Little things. And BK are going to capitalize on this advantage, pushing straight into mid. That is Majak, who is going insane. Getting about 2.5 cap points ahead of his team. Almost got the medic demo, but I don't think it was ever really on.
Oh, Kieran caught in a sticky trap. It's not going to keep you warm at night, but it's going to slow things down until Majak gets back.
Pretty much. And look like BK are losing composure here. Dice is being a retard instead of a primary soldier, and something is getting taken down on
Trouble
the
in
flank.
Sierra City.
So they're losing composure here, yet Strat taken down as a result, medic taken down. That's what happens. Hate to say it, but that's what happens when you get bored of being primary soldier and want to be secondary for 5 seconds. You just crumple for your team and shit like that happens.
Yeah, and even Majak from above can't do anything there because the Uber was already popped by JMH, and it was too late for him to get out. Soldier from behind.
Nice
That's
try.
not going to matter.
He had to do that, and it almost worked. Round is pretty much over though, and yeah, gets just good forward pressure applying stops, and just really not letting BK regain some composure as they sort of piecemeal hold that granary courtyard, which should be an easy hold, but I guess sometimes you just do something dumb and really get caught out.
Any DM deficiencies, the teamwork and positioning of GTSOM is just overwhelming it.
The DM on both teams is very even here. They have strengths and weaknesses, but it's positioning and coordination. And right now GTSOM are just playing more together as a team. Their flankers are never really trying to hunt kills. They're always trying to play with the team. Granted, sometimes they are like moving through with the Uber when they shouldn't, instead of just capping. But as a general rule of thumb, they're not cheap deaths.
No, absolutely. I haven't seen DKO dying in dumb places very much.
Never, no.
Yeah, which is probably the most important thing. I mean, Kieran's able to play the way he wants to. DKO is getting what's important.
And it helps that they're winning. When you're in a right mindset, it's so much easier to play disciplined. But when you feel like you're losing, and so therefore you as an individual player need to be doing more, then that's when players start.
That's when your Jack gets mad and jumps 2.5 points away, and yeah.
But they're all doing it. They really all are. Every single person on BK right now is not playing focused, except maybe Drat, who's just like, I suppose he gets all the heals, so he doesn't have to. But
I can't wait to see the logs from this game.
Yeah,
actually.
1-3 down. This map is far from over. They've been doing really well on most rollout. They just need to not sack their early scouts for a demo kill. They just need to hold the high ground, defend, work it forward. Play the defensive team. On Granary, you will always be rewarded for being more composed than trying to force the issue.
Right, Jono didn't get his first jump off, awkward spawn position, so... Oh, that's pretty quick, though.
Getting the health back. That just... Not how you're supposed to do it, but... I'm a shitty demo man, so I wouldn't really know. Opportunity to go balcony, in fact. And equal speed. So, Scout just straight across, like, what the hell? How does that happen?
I can't even...
Where are the scouts to protect him? Spewing. But look, rollout far from over here. Medic advantage is in fact in the favor of GTSOM, so it turns out getting the early demo there did prove to be beneficial. Kitten decides to face attack Majak. Probably not the right decision to scout when it was a short kill eventually, but
still probably
really
better to do it than give Majak the opportunity to jump the mid anyway, because he did have enough heals to get that off.
Yeah, it's really... I always feel like, as a scout against a soldier, if you know the soldier has like more than 100 health, you really need to go at him. But if he's got less, just let him sit there and wallow in his own weakness, because like he can never really do anything. Wow, suicide scout here, and by suicide I really do mean that was a suicide.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to live anymore. Here, take my scattergun ammo. Maybe you'll find use for it. Is there I think there's a flanking player on the left. No, the two scouts. Nice work, DKO and Kit, and have that covered. Yellow Dart looks like she wants to push in from the left with the scouts, but Soldier Scout has got that nicely covered up. That is Majak and, of course, Jamie. And we're going to have Interlock in on second point.
This is interesting. Is there people upstairs?
Well, Verm trades with with Dice. Interesting trade. Oh, and Kitten gets around behind and gets the medic. That's a big kill.
Yeah, they put a soldier and a scout upstairs.
Round should be over. Yeah, it's not something I usually do as primary, but I see some teams do it. When you Uber in with the soldier, you go high, and then the demo takes the post Uber on the point. Dice was pretty... And given that Dice preemptively holds high, it worked really well, because basically Uber advantage soldier versus soldier. If anything, Dice did well to trade lives.
Yeah, Beast J down so early.
That was really bad. Can't be forward like that with low health. Just not getting heals, getting caught out.
Oh,
midi by Dice.
Big midi. Dice not happy.
Not
did you see that? Perfect little rocket jump to get to the point, but
just
you
one
feel
of those.
for the guy. You do.
Well, yeah, sometimes as primary soldier, doesn't matter how big you can play. If you just don't have the numbers up, you're still just a soldier. 4 rockets and maybe like 80 damage out of your shotgun at medium range is just not enough to turn things around usually.
Yeah. You see this and a whole lot more oscillation from Yuki sometimes. But Jono coming out, he's on 40 this time. Still yet again being quicker because his counterpart is electing to go top. Scout's not able to forward this time. Red Scout's doing their job on this rollout. Soldier, however, is flanked from the right-hand side. He's going for the big bomb from behind.
Really aggressive rollout by GTSOM. Demo quite far forward. Soldiers bombing into support. Looks like it could have gone either way. In fact, I think this rollout is still under contention. Umbrella and the Soldier moving across the point. They need to get Strera. The scout is on him, but he's just kind of not hitting his shots. There we go.
Big.
But unfortunately, there's a disconnect between Yellow Dart and Kieran. But Yellow Dart does an amazing job, takes down Drat, and gets back, and a clutch midi. That's probably the biggest midi of the round. That's like round-winning stuff right there. Finishing him off with the shotgun as well, absolutely huge, and they will cap this point up. Nice work there by GTSOM. Capitalizing on... They almost
Yellow
lost
Dart
that
MVP
rollout.
right there.
Those are the ones that I love. Like, they're not like the sky-high doubles, but those are the ones that...
The ones that
warm and
matter.
fuzzy inside. That Yeah, those are the ones that matter. Hit the shot or your medic dies.
Sounds like we're talking about Shoujo manga here for a second, but anyway, 100% over on Umbrella, 35% on Strera. We already know the story that's going to be told on this second point as they come in, and there are players there with a bit of damage, but the Uber's going to...
Dice getting caught out a bit too far forward. He might live, and Strera has to save. Yeah. I feel like Drat had that one in the bag, but then just lingered for too long in an attempt to save Dice and ended up getting himself killed as a result. So a bit of a mix-up there.
Oh, and DKO is surely going to get that scout.
Big play by something. Probably too risky, but it worked out that time. And they're going to clean this up, be able to hold it with 100% Uberad, and I think Dice really wants to push, which is good to see. Going to go in from high, no stickies there yet. This should be a free point so long as they
Control point is being contested.
Jesus, I've done it again, no mercy. I've just got word from Eric to the knee Naruto. It's Clurton. Clurton. I've been saying kitten.
Really? I would believe 10% of stuff he says anyway.
What? But Noza said it. It's got to be true, surely. Umbrella, Kieran, and Verminator down. The only thing that could screw this up will be Jono's Spy coming in disguised as an enemy demo man.
How long as Spy does it take before you realise maybe
two
this wasn't a good idea?
There's 2 demos! There's 2 demos! For fuck's sakes! Oh my god. Folks, if I ever started GTV Moments of Mediocrity, I think we just found the very first submission. Dear god.
Hey guys, I'm Demo Man for my clan, so when I go Spy, I disguise as Demo Man to keep the consistency. It's not even the right fucking disguise, like, you're slow, like, you...
Stop it, don't focus on it, it'll hurt too much. Anyway. Oh man, so yeah, yet again GTSOM trying to defend with a sniper. However, this Uber hasn't been able to get enough in there. Yellow Dart going down. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Jamie just doing obscene damage there. Magic comes in and finishes off those 2 important kills. Probably not going to be enough for them to get the cap. Heavy vs Soldier. DKO needs to actually aim his... There we go. Finally takes down Magic with just like a lot of attrition damage from medium range. Nice work. And we're back into a stalemate as both teams have 6 up, equal Ubers. Not a lot to be said, really. 1-0. Well, it was 3-1 first half, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Yeah, so 4-1 is still a lot of work for BK to do, which is why they're obviously taking this slow. Magic opting to snipe again. Not a huge fan of the choice, but it's a stalemate breaker, and he did hit the med shot. In fact, the last time they won a round, he was sniper pushing last.
I mean, even if we're completely honest, it's such a big task right now. Oh dear, body shot. My head's up here. And it's such a big task as well because they're just trying to get it back to a draw right now. Like, it's a guaranteed loss if they can pull it back, it's still just a draw. So it's got to be pretty tough on BK right now for this 4-1 situation. Strur, however, is about to get his Uber. We're going to see what BK can do when they do this push.
A draw would be very valuable for BK here.
Oh, yes it would.
Because the difference between a draw and a win is GTSOM taking over and getting in front of them on the points table. And it's a good chance these guys will actually be second and third after GTSOM are taken around if TH win their round.
If whoever's in second, who are they going to play?
No, in fact, if BK win a map, so if BK win Granary because they lost the first map, they will take first. They're guaranteed first spot on the table because of their bonus point advantage. So they want to win this map. This is for first spot in the ladder, and first, fourth is a nice hefty advantage going into the finals.
Yeah.
GTSOM have all but guaranteed a spot in the finals now, I'm pretty sure. But a win here on this map would probably put them into second and potentially first spot instead of probably fourth or third. So less important for them, but still a big map, obviously.
Yeah, either way, I think that we're eating our words from our predictions point, but I mean, casters can't always be right.
I love GTSOM, they're such a good team. We scrim them a bit as VR, we don't scrim BK nearly enough. But the gap between the top of Div 2 and the bottom of Div 1 is not much, which is exactly what you want to see for future OWL seasons.
Exactly. We're even talking about that in a double mix bug today. Having all sorts of arguments over which team was better, etc.
I'm sure I was full of misinformed and biased opinions, but that's what a pug is all about, right?
That is what it's about.
Dropping dice on the Uber, Scout coming in for the mop up. Good to see them. Yeah, good to see Strur immediately going back to safe zone post Uber. Doesn't like 40% Uber retreating. A lot of Div 6 medics won't be thinking like that, but your life is worth more. I think they're going to get this by attrition. They've left the heavy to last, which is probably a good choice. Oh, but Drak gets taken down. Kid, big locking kills. He's going to have to mop a bit harder though. One more to get. Jamie on 30 health. The needles are doing a lot of damage actually. And he's forced to retreat back into his doom. Oh, Umbrella taken down by the sniper. Why he's sniper, I don't know, but turns out to be enough on the respawn. Yeah, sniper there was stupid, but it worked. And the respawn Scout something and Fanatical, who died so early in that rollout, coming in, bringing it up to 1 all this half. Still a long way to go for BK though, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any right side rollouts yet. To be honest, right now, I feel like is when teams start thinking about adding it to their arsenal. Not BK though, they're going left.
Oh, that's big! Oh man, that is so huge. This rollout is won already. There is no going back from this. It's just going to be rape in the kitchen. However,
Soldier
if these two soldiers...
Umbrella.
Oh my lord. It should have been rape in the kitchen. If they could have got
it still was.
It still was. Just those two stickies, and you just saw it in slow motion, and that was a Scout and a demo completely wrecked for the entire mid. That's, I mean, Jono just won that mid without a doubt.
Yep, catching out. We've had a lot of early demo deaths on Granary. I haven't seen that in ages. It's really weird. And
all the forwarding Scouts you can handle, folks.
That was big. I love those sort of plays. Very, very eco-esque sort of, just pushing way beyond your depth within the low fights and see if you can get something. Oh, not the right time to die DKO. Now they can't push with this demo advantage, so that's pretty unfortunate. In fact, wow, I like this. Super ambitious pushing. With Magic taking down Yellow Dart, this will turn out okay. But they know that neither team has Uber, so yeah, this is like super impressive stuff by BK, and they should be able to whittle this point back into their control.
And that's what you'd expect to see at the Div 1.
Oh, Jesus, DKO, huge. And yeah, just really getting punished for running a sniper. Like, the combo did everything right, and the off classes just did something really weird, and round.
Victory.
And
The
game.
GGs go up. Oh man, it's been a good watch, even if it wasn't tight like a tiger.
Div2 games never are. They're always a little bit messy. The teams are playing really well. Just a lot of little loose nuts and bolts here and there, but impressive play by both teams, to be honest.
Yeah.
And
Well, there's
pretty
no
excited by the
doubt
result.
GTSOM deserved their win. So
Oh yeah, they played great. DKO had a... God, he did... I mentioned him probably 0, maybe 1 time in Gully Wash. Just didn't play badly, but really underwhelming. But man, he dominated that granary game, I feel
absolutely.
like.
You know, he played that. The scout side was pretty much, he just stood out so much, and given he's playing against JMH, that certainly sticks out. Righto folks, we are going to try and get an aftermatch interview, so if you're on the stream, don't go running away. We're going to try and get that for you right now. And if you're watching this on YouTube, check in the description below. You'll be able to find a link to the aftermatch interview, and of course to the first map if you missed that. And yeah, we're here live on GTV. I'm Griever. I've got No Mercy with me tonight, and we'll be back in just a second with an interview. Cheers, people.